What the Juck is up? Andrew here, back at it with another episode of the 2026 Progression Series. It's episode 29, and I think we're dangerously close to an Inkwell note being released. Fingers crossed. It may be a little bit of hopium, but hey, you may be seeing our new roadmap, some new little tidbits and hints of what's coming in the winter patch. But that's not neither here or there. And I may make a wish list, or at the very least, a react video if we do get this Inkwell note. Look, if the Inkwell note isn't out by tomorrow, I'll make a wish list. What I want from it. All right, regardless, this is all about the progression of the last week. So let's dive in. The guild recap has gone into archive. We no longer need to care about guild levels. We'll go over the week of the 20. Look, it's August, the first week of August. Let's go with that. All right. So not really much happened. It was another classic week of, well, I didn't do the kills. I haven't cleared easy adversary, but I did boss on 12 characters. Well, technically 13, since the Kinesis is doing some bosses. Just for the bosses, its end game will be. I did some training, did benefit from the 2x Erda, which was absolutely crazy. But outside of that, not a lot happened this week. It was just another day in the office, just being diligent. As for next week, this is Star Force. We do have a Star Force event. I'm uncertain. I'll go into the Star Force a bit later, but I'm uncertain what I want to do. Same thing as always. Want to kill. I'm not doing the 70 hours on the Errol. Look, I set high standards, and I always disappoint myself because it's, look, trying to balance the game, real life, and everything in between. It's difficult. It's difficult. So I do my best. I still have 2 videos that I've been cooking up. Like in here, you can't see it. Within these folders, I have so much information about these 2 videos, and I haven't done it yet. I'm slacking, and this is I knew this. The moment I'd said I'm planning these videos, I'm not gonna make them. You know what? I'm gonna remove these. Give me more fire to make them. Because just watch now I'll make them. I'll kid you not. Who am I kidding? Anyway, this video is late, and let's just dive into it. All right. So for this Saturday, plans for Star Force. So if all goes well, I'm gonna have a stupid amount of money, like 180-ish bill. It's quite a bit, and I have some things to Star Force on the big 3 chills. The Ren will just be the ET, so that's like 45 bill if I decided to just 4444 that. The Adele needs a lot of love. Arcane's at 20 stars. The ET, I don't know, that's not an ET yet, but the sauce, the map. The Zerk's done. So quite a few gains the Adele can make, and then the Blaster can also reap a lot of gains as well. I have decided to keep the Kinesis in Challenge World for the time being, but I'm not sure if I want to fund it further. I spent this week on the Arrow trying to finish my drop gear, because it's still not done, and yeah, I just... the money went into the abyss, and all I saw was Double Meso like 3 times. Did it like I could have been done. Nope, just saw Double Meso. I'll get into the trials and tribulations of the Arrow later, but that's my kind of thoughts going into Sunday. I'm not sure if I'll pull the trigger, as I'm kind of thinking about waiting for a cube sale because the Ren is in dire need of it. All right. Also, a new category. This is a lot. I might have to spruce this up, but this is kind of like keep my eye on the prize, what I'm aiming for each character. And it's a little wishful. Oh, it could be wishful thinking. Look, give me a couple weeks, give me infinite amount of money, and boom, this will all happen. But this is kind of what I'm aiming for each character. So the 2 mains, at least 290 minimum. They're kind of close. Ren's like 1.5 levels away. The Errol is like 3 point something, 3.8 levels away. And then going for that juicy 4-set Arcanes, 10-set Pitched, and the Errol will be 3-set Eternals. 3-set Eternals. I also don't want to do that for the Ren as well eventually, but that's going to take a while since I've been having issues doing Grandest bosses. You know me. I never interact with Grandest content. Besides Saren. And even normal Kalos is giving me lip. That cheeky little overview. Kind of daunting if I want to add like another character here. Like I have like some ambitions to play. Well, not ambitions, but like a draw to play some characters like Marksman, Ran, who knows? Who knows if I will pull the trick, because it's a lot to actually boost this out. But yeah, I do want to get all the boss moves eventually 275, just to make Black Mage a little easier. With Black Mage going into like a 20-minute fight, all characters will be able to do it. And look, if the crystals don't change in price, holy, every month, it's just going to be an absurd step. It's like 60 bill. No, 65, just shy of 65 bill per month. Just doing Black Mage. Just be a day full of Black Mage and getting a shit ton of money. It could be exciting. All right, let's go over to the actual overview page. Not much has changed. Hido is still getting Monster Park. It did ding 276, and the Aerial's not 286. With the Kinesis, that's right, it hit 270. And, oh, I didn't update Chrono Spending. Oh, well, this should be easy. Let me real quick do this. This is for the week of the month of August. It's the 13th. I had a starting balance of 54 bill. I now have something ridiculous like 117 bill. We did get the full 61 bill from bosses, and we spent nothing. Nothing, I tell you. 17.1. No money was spent. Hard save. There we go. Boom. So we should have a crazy amount coming into this Saturday. And then Maple Hub, we'll go over the winners of this week, and it was only the Lynn. Lynn got a map. W Lynn for getting their second map. That's it. That's all they dropped. Okay. Into the characters. The Ren gained a little bit of damage, mainly because I got this crazy decent flame on the boss, which is kind of crazy. T5, T6, and this was like a combination. Probably. This is a 5-1. I just realized. It's like 1 line of strength and then 1 line of strength and luck. 54 strength and 25 strength and 25 luck. God damn. So yeah, the source is done. Never touching this thing again. Crazy stuff. But outside that, nothing has changed with the Ren. But you can see the Ren's current stat is 481. That is great. I can't believe that. It gets so much stronger with cubing. Like, I'm still looking at these weapons. Like, I'm over 300 mil with 2-line emblem, 2-line weapon. God, look, I will fix this eventually. I also don't like looking at my series, but oh god, this has been 7. Can I go here? Right, did I list it here? It was 6. A month ago, it was at 6. I could have been basically half, well, a decent proportion into my second piece so far, but nope. Between running out of time, not finding a party, I just run pugs, and then disconnecting, Kalos gives me the most issues with my computer. I'll jump in, I'll origin, and then I'll disconnect. Kalos will give me the Alt F4 treatment. Non-consensually, which is even worse. And so yeah, I'm still 3 weeks away from my first Eternal piece on the Ren, and I still need to figure out how I'm going to get the next 2 pieces. It's at minimum 23 weeks away if I just rely on normal Kalos. But trying to learn new bosses, it's just, I don't have the bandwidth for it at the moment. But yeah, eventually it will happen. All right, and in other news, we're finally done with the first 5 regions of, and that's kind of exciting. If I max everything out, I'll be at like, what, 660 with event stuff. And then 1 away from getting this guy up to, this is, I think, we've got like, I think 2 to 3 months left of Cassian. And then we're also nearly level 290, halfway through 288. And this is just from dailies. I still have 2 Mecha Berries on the Ren just from the first week of the patch. We'll eventually, at the very least, hit 289, as we do have the hexa boost. Okay. Definitely 289 by the end of the patch is the goal. All right, W red gains. The Adele, I literally can just like everything. The only thing that changed was I got more pitch crystals. Pitch crystals. That's it. That's all that changed, and maybe a couple more spares. That's it. Adele has been cruising for 3 weeks in a row now, and it will remain like that. All right, moving on. The Blaster gained 100k DP. Holy massive! Again, there's something to talk about the plot. But the gains they me made. Still, if I get that map, if I get that book, oh my goodness, this thing's gonna go crazy. So yeah, pulling out for those 2, of course. Like, look, I'm just repeating myself every week, but it's to sit on that potential, to feel it, But I'll need like, I think it's like 17 mil-ish per piece, I think, to get these at 22 stars. And we have 3 spares. So it's like 2.6 spares on average, I think. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but getting this blaster to just into a finished state would be great. Also, the ET still 18 star. I want to eventually get that to at least 21 bare minimum. But yeah, it doesn't really help me a lot on the blaster, as the blaster is like, it's chilling. And I'm throwing every week's worth of the purple cubes onto the meters, and still no 3-line attack. I know, I'm unlucky. All right. The Hayato gained also 100k range, and the only thing I'm really highlighting on the Hayato is its gains from doing Monster Park. I think this is also, I think I did Angler this week on it just to give it a bit more juice. But you can see the trajectory of hitting 280. So in about, this should be roughly, depending with all the other events and all the resources, 280 seems to be a likely goal by the end of the patch. And then the start of next patch, the Kana will be upped up. Up. Will be the one getting the boon from Monster Park, and then I can finally throw Monster Park onto the other characters to get them all to 225. All right, so yeah, nothing really changed on the Ido. As for the Kana, same spot, but this time I've done this. This is the first one I've done it on, but I'll probably do it for the rest. But giving me a general sense of how much it is to take to actually take this to the next level. So, I forgot the map. We can add even more money to this, but just the Zerk and the Mitras, plus going to Arcanes, we're looking at a bill of 180 to 210 bill. So about 3 to 4 weeks of bosses to basically, quote unquote, finish the Kenya. Where did I say the Kana? God, my mind is, I don't know where my mind is at the moment. And I still want to get about around 3k hexa on. But it could be a little overkill. If I just want a really fast mule, then sure. It's more about feeling complete rather than having a over-spec'd character. But yeah, that's something interesting to consider going forward. But I'm not sure how I want to spend the pitch cause, because we do have a horrible badge. Look, we'll see. Because in any years, I probably will just save until I have enough to buy a badge and just assess from there. Like this thing could easily go, like, look, if I do, like, say I complete all this, I'm pretty sure the Kana will be have the damage to actually clear extreme loader, so it could even go all the way, get a total control, and then just ball it at 10 set. You know, look, if I keep playing these characters the next year, they could very well all be 10 set, honestly. But let's move on. 9 set minimum. All right, so the Shade gained, I think, 500k, because I did some extra flaming. I'm not sure how much it actually gained, but it did get some gains with some cheeky flames, but that's about it. And then nothing else to report on. The Shade's doing Shade things. The Dawn Warrior, no change. I just removed this. I can move this up. That's it. Guess we can get rid of that now, because it's been lived for a while now. Yeah, no real change for this. I am slowly gonna accrue some arcanes on this to eventually make the transition, but as with the Shade and the Lin, it will be the last. I'll be doing the Wild Hunter, Demon Slayer, the Hero, the Kinesis before I touch the other 3. Go to 22 arcanes. So yeah, that's it for the Dawn Warrior. As for the Lin, again, no real changes. No changes at all. They're just D10E boss mules, and they give you money, and that's it. I'm not really missing that much stat on character anymore. Maybe a little bit, but yeah. Oh yeah, today I didn't update this, but imagine there's another map here, because it did get another map. Alrighty, the Wild Hunter is on the verge of greatness. It's living in minimum 2 weeks, minimum 1 week if I manage to do this. I think I live a week. I do get a red dot carry. I know some J tried to help me out with a red dot carry, but scheduling, it's a bitch. It's why I'm so adverse going towards Grandest Bossing, because you need to be in parties for it, and my schedule just doesn't I can't do well with scheduled bossing. It's look, I do enough scheduling in real life anyway. I'm not sure if I want to do that in my downtime, in an activity that I just want to like turn brain off and just do stuff. It's why I don't learn new bosses, because it's like, I gotta think. But I do have 3 attempts at going for 21 stars on the Twilight, and I think I can, if I wanted to, I could probably make more if I want to actually get it done. But we'll see if we can get this Wild Hunter to a decent spot, and I can actually update this to show the values, because I've been very lazy about it. Yeah, it should be around 91 mil if I am successful on Saturday. So at the very least, on Sunday, at the very least, I will be start forcing the Wild Hunter, which will be W gains. All right, Demon Slayer actually got a decent amount of stat. 4 mil increase. What did I do? I just flamed. Realized the flames on this thing were chopped. So we managed to go about 2k stat, and it was about, I think, 20%. But also that I gained. So quite a few improvements on the Warrior, the Demon Slayer. I'm just mixing my words. Same thing here. It's getting dangerously close to liberating, and looking forward. It's like, yeah, like we're minimum 13 days away. God damn. Oh, yeah, I'm recording this Friday, so yeah, a little skewed. But holy moly, nearly happened. Very exciting stuff to have 2 more characters liberated and only have 2 more left. W. Hero gained a massive 0 range, as it is a month away. So that's what, 3 more weeks of doing this shit. And I think it can be a little quicker again if I should math it out, but hey, I'll do that later. But it is getting also close to liberating, and this horizontal progression will be basically nearly complete. Exciting stuff. All right, as for the Errol finally has 4 set Golics. W gains, get about 7 mil range from it, which is huge. And as I said, I threw 20 bill at this thing during the week. And yeah, my drop gear is still the same. Still the exact same, which is a little disappointing. I rolled Meso, double line Meso obtained like 3 times. And I was like, you know what, I should get this done. I want to get this done so I can focus on other things. But no. I'm also still trying for that 100% drop rate familiar, and still no luck. So the Errol is somewhat on Circle Straight. I can't really complain since it's already 4 set with a black heart. So, and I also have a 20 star. I just can, what's it called? I transferred the ET into it, and then once it world leaps, I have the massive bank account that is on Chronos. I will be just safeguarding these 22. Just peace of mind that shit all the way to 22. And then I'm slowly working towards another period pendant so I can do my 114 4 tech to get a 22 sauce. And that should be great when it gets done. And of course, this 30 gear is still 21 star, as I haven't done easy adversary. I would like to try and do this before the event's over, but at the same time, I'm not too chopped up about it. It's like, whatever. I'm not pushing content anymore on Challenger World. It'll just be for the accomplishment. But again, no bandwidth to learn new bosses as of right now. We did manage to high roll another level 6 box, so now we have 1 where they're equipped, and then we can redeem this right before the event goes away, which is a very nice change. Or I can just transfer this to a Chronos character, but it'll probably stay on Errol. And of course, we're making some massive progress on the hexa. So last week, I get a side-by-side on this. I'll pinch this, and then we can do a side-by-side comparison. The last week, look at that, 23 ET, and then what? We managed to get Radiant Spear to 9, the Ascent, and then Fall of Milan. The Origin. We got the Origin a couple levels. I'm kind of just like freeballing this. I'm going to get this to 9. This stays at 9. Probably get Sting and Fury to 9. And then work on Hecate or something. I don't know. I'm just freeballing it. It's a lot of fun to get the Errol up to a high level. I'm having fun at it. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do when it world leaps, because then it's interfering with the gains and stats of the Ren. So I'll probably have to focus on one until one's like 290, then I'll focus on the other one that's 290, and then we'll go from there to see where I want to take both of these characters, because I'm enjoying both of them. Honestly, I am enjoying both of them. Daryl has a lot more potential because it does have access to Eternals. Why can't Kai just be content for all my characters? That'd be so much nicer. And they all could be 3-set Eternals. Oh, it is what it is. Alright, moving on to last but not least, but the Kinesis. Getting a little bit of range as making steady progress. It is gaining a lot of love from the abundance of frags on Operation Dive. It's now the Ascent level 8, and I'll probably get this level 9, leave it. And I'm not sure, I might get a couple of these skills up a little bit more, and then just save the rest for the common, and then the new skill we get in November. But it's slowly and surely making some progress, getting spares. But yeah, the plan is, of course, it's 270. I managed to hit 270. I had like 4, I think I had 3 pots. I got to 267, used the 3 279 pots, 269 pots to 270. Got to 270, and then slowly going to get this up to see how much I can. It'll probably be the character that will be 275 the first after the Legion champs. So W gains on the Kinesis, as it's got a lot of work to still go. We're about, I think, 4 to 5 weeks away from maxing out the symbols. And then this week we'll get a suck ring, and then 4 more weeks we'll get a 4-set gullet, which is going to be big. But yeah, the idea is just do dailies and weeklies on it till challenge what ends. And then once it world leaps, we'll get a big boost with Star Force Gades, and then I'll buy the Genesis Pass and probably liberate at the end of the plan for the Kinesis. All right, that I think wraps it up for a W week. Looking forward to Starfire. I should probably add in the, you know what, let me just do this. Oh, spoilers. My cheeky screenshot of the Wild Hunter. There we go. Good. Some live editing. Right at the end here. Boom. There we go. Oh, the screenshot's dropped, but whatever. The Wild Hunter is going to be Star Force first, but outside that, I'm not sure what I want to do before the other 3. Gades can be made, and maybe I save and wait for a cube sale. There's so much to cube. So much to do. All right, that wraps it up for me. As always, thank you all for watching, and of course, have a good day. Catch you all